Good evening. I'm Ron Blather.
And I'm Tricia Stevens, and you're watching IBS, the Israelite Broadcasting System, your first choice for monotheistic news coverage.
Tonight, we'll be interviewing a very special guest. We're all familiar with Job Incorporated, the Fortune 500 company based out of Uz. Recognized by all as a righteous man, CEO Job has worked his way to become one of the most powerful men in the world.
We'll be asking Mr. Job the secret to his success, and here he is now. Welcome to IBS, Mr.
Thank you, Tricia. Ron.
Job, how do you do it?
Well, I've always been a pretty righteous man. I pray every day and offer sacrifices to God. I do everything for God's glory, and I think God has blessed me for it. I have 10 wonderful children, 7,000 sheep, 300 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 donkeys, as well as many of the best employees in the region. I couldn't ask for more.
That's quite remarkable. God must really be watching out for you.
Why, yes, indeed.
Thanks for coming on the show, Job. Now, let's go to Isaiah the meteorologist for your exclusive IBS weather forecast. What's happening, Uz?
Thanks, Ron. We're having some interesting atmospheric conditions right now. As you can see, we have a front of Sabaeans moving in from the north, so if you have any cattle and oxen, you might want to protect them. Also, we have some activity in the east in the form of a raiding party of Chaldeans. Oh no! And from the west, we're expecting strong winds, so if you have any sons and daughters, make sure they don't have a party in a house or anything. We're also anticipating some precipitation in the form of fire from heaven in the general vicinity of Uz. Now, most of these systems should move out by late afternoon, early evening, but until then, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks, Isaiah. IBS will be back after a few short messages.
Layers and it's got sparkles, and I'm really excited.
Wow.
And my date is amazing. His name is Jerry.
She's beautiful.
I told you I had a dream about that guy.
That's really funny.
I'm really happy.
Did that hurt when you fell down from heaven? Great.
Wait a minute. You look like you're having trouble with the ladies.
Well, I was over there, you know.
You know what you need? You need the Song of Songs. The Song of Songs is about God's plan for love between a man and a woman and details the way to win a lady's heart. Now, for limited time only, you can own the Song of Songs for a monthly payment of just $39.95. Here you go.
Wow. These pickup lines are heaven sent. I feel a change coming.
But Jeremy is perfect.
Oh, good.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Your hair is like a flock of goats descending from Mount Gilead. Your teeth are like a flock of sheep just shorn, coming up from the washing. Each has its twin. Not one of them is alone.
Hi, and welcome back to IBS, Israel's #1 source for news, sports, weather, and entertainment.
This just in. It seems like the odd weather patterns reported just moments ago by Uzziah the meteorologist have caused some serious disturbances in the land of Uz. With us now is field reporter Elihu on the scene with Job in Uz.
Thank you, Tricia. With me now is Job, CEO of Job Incorporated. We found out just moments ago that he had lost everything he had in this series of freak atmospheric phenomena. Job, tell us, what terrible thing must you have done to deserve this?
I didn't do anything, Elihu. Just because bad things happen to me doesn't mean I've sinned. The Lord giveth, the good Lord taketh away.
Au contraire. Hear my words, you wise men. Listen to me, you men of learning, for the ear tests words as the tongue tastes food. Let us discern for ourselves what is right. Let us learn together what is good. Job says, I am innocent, but God denies me justice, although I am right. Therefore, men revere him, for does he not have regard for all the wise in heart? So, you must have sinned.
I didn't sin.
Yes, you did. Back to you, Trisha.
Very interesting stuff there, like. And now a short break while we hear a word from our sponsors.
Honey, where in the world have you been? And what are you doing with that cap on backwards? Who do you think you are? Do you think you are 12 years old? No. You should have been home earlier. And, because, you know what I needed you to do? You were supposed to pick up the kids from school. I needed you to wash the car. I needed you to help me pull the weeds in the flower garden. Put this down, I'm talking to you. I needed you to fix the dripping faucet. You have not even fixed the dripping faucet.
The faucet in the bathroom.
Yeah. I just don't understand. I quit.
Has the Old Testament ever left you confounded? Confused? Are you searching for significance? Well, we at Walton and Hill have brought you a brand new book called Old Testament Today, because tomorrow's too late. Here you go.
It all makes sense now.
And it will for you too.
Welcome back to IBS. We have just received news of a new development in the ongoing story about Job, successful businessman turned into pitiful beggar.
Yes, it seems that Job has had a conversation with God himself and has been restored to his former glorious position of wealth and power. Tell us, Job, what happened?
Well, I was talking with Elihu and some friends when suddenly God appeared. He rebuked me for claiming to be righteous, but said I was not being punished for a sin of mine. While it may not seem fair for good people to suffer, we cannot question God's justice because we do not know all the facts. After God commended me, he restored me to my former position, and now I'm just as happy and wealthy as ever.
Wow, an amazing story. Well, that's all the time we have for tonight, folks. Tune in next time to hear an amazing interview with statesman, wiseman extraordinaire, King Solomon.
Thank you for watching Israel's top-rated network. I'm Ron Blather.
And I'm Tricia Stevens.
Join us next time on the Israelite Broadcasting Service. Good night.